Good morning, everyone. It's Libby from maighstirtarot. Welcome back again. Hope you're all keeping well and staying safe. Today I want to have a look at, all I have written on my notes here is anonymous hackers. Now, I don't know if you know who Anonymous are. They are a group that is, I believe, dispersed across the world. Nobody really knows who they are. Nobody knows really where they're based. Sometimes they do slip what country they're in, but they are very expert system hackers who like to think what they're doing is, when they do hack into systems, is for good. So what's happened in the last few days, or the last several days, is that they have hacked into Russia. So they're in regards to the war in Ukraine, they've launched an anti-Putin campaign. So they're hacking into broadcasters, they're hacking into the banks. Their goal, what they have said, is to keep the Russian hackers very busy trying to counteract them so that they don't have time to cause mischief. So that the Russian hackers don't have time to cause mischief in regards to Ukraine and other sectors of the world. But they're also wanting to get the information out to the Russian people as to what is really going on in Ukraine. Because as most of you will know, Putin has shut down Facebook and Twitter and most other social media sites except for the actual Russian site. Everything is highly censored. So getting the information through to the Russian people themselves about what is actually happening in this conflict. So I'm not sure what I want to read on about Anonymous, but we will have a look at them. So, will Anonymous's campaign against Putin be successful? Will Anonymous's campaign against Putin be successful? Will they be successful? A little bit of a light reading. We'll just see where it takes me. Those that know me know that I don't read too much on any particular topic. I just get an overview, so I know the sort of questions to ask, and then we see where they lead us. So, Anonymous, how are they affecting Putin? How is Anonymous's actions affecting Putin? Now, they have said that they won't target essential infrastructure like electricity and water, nuclear power plants, etc. That's off limits to them. They're not bad guys. What they do is bordering, but they, as they have said, they're doing this for good. So, what have we got here? How is it affecting Putin? He is having to make a choice. It is coming from overseas. This is the world coming together and working hard. So there's sort of really nothing there we didn't know to expose his abuse of power, and they will be successful in what they do. So that was a pretty nondescript reading, nothing there we didn't know. Will the information get through about what is happening in Ukraine to the Russian people? Will the Russian people, do the Russian people have a method of finding out about what is really going on in Ukraine? With the help of these hackers, is the information getting through to the Russian people about what is really going on in Ukraine? With the help of these hackers, is it hurting Putin? Is it hurting Putin? So we've seen that what they're doing, oh, just going to chill. We've seen what they're doing is making a difference and it is successful, but is it hurting Putin? Is it hurting Putin? Is what they're doing hurting Putin? Right. Financially, yes. Moving on, moving out of troubled waters, the truth moving on. Let's see where this goes. Out in the cold, okay, and the people. King of Cups. This is the diplomat, the calm and emotionally balanced leader with a burden, okay. Got the harsh truth coming forward in regards to the abuse of power and the money. So this is hurting. So what I'm getting here is it's not so much Putin that it's hurting the oligarchs, the money men that are behind Putin. And because it's a page, it's hurting them badly. If I look at this, they're moving on. It's forcing them to move on because they're finding themselves out in the cold as the people are now listening to a calm, measured voice, and the oligarchs are finding this war and this backing of Putin is burdensome. So there will be a harsh truth that comes forward in regards to the abuse of power as they are pinching their pennies. Now, when I say pinching their pennies, they're worth billions. So, you know, pennies to them is a spare couple of million. But they are finding their money contracted under this manipulation, not about manipulation, under this manipulation, loss. So it's causing them loss. There will be a fiery new beginning as there is full illumination of the Emperor's manipulation of money. Working hard. This is working hard. This is the scribe, but this is him. This is second set of books type look on that pages, on that scribe's face. So yes, so it's not so much Putin, it's the oligarchs. And the next card that was there was, where was it? As I went to put them together, it is really affecting them in regards to their overseas dealings with the system, as the banking systems and all the other systems are closed down as their funds are seized. Okay, so not so much Putin, but the oligarchs are finding this anonymous hacking warfare battle very challenging, to say the least. So on that, next topic, this is something I had written down, but I wasn't really going to read on because it wasn't sort of a topic in itself. But will these actions, because every action has a reaction, and it's like dominoes falling. I just got the image of dominoes falling. What do they say? The flutter of a butterfly's wings in Brazil can cause an earthquake, however it goes. Excuse me for a minute. Can cause a cyclone in wherever, or a hurricane. You know, every action, every causes consequences of actions, etc. So will this domino effect, that's a phrase that popped in my mind and now it's stuck there, affect the funding of the GOP? Will this domino effect, started by Anonymous, rising up through the Russian people and the oligarchs? Now, I really understand that the Russian people are doing it tough. I see breadlines, I see charity, I see, because they can't get money out. The ruble has plunged in value. The stock market has lost nearly 50% last time I looked, which it may be even more now. the ordinary people are hurting really badly. And Anonymous is trying to let them know why this is happening. It's not it is the West that's doing it, but it's not caused by the West. Heart goes out to the Russian people. Most of them are just lovely people. They just want peace. They just want to be able to love and live and have shelter and food and warmth. And anyhow, so will this butterfly effect, domino effect, affect GOP funding? That says it all. Yes, they will be hamstrung. Just keep shuffling that next card. I was told it wasn't right. Keep shuffling. But that one wanted to come out. So, yes. So what's happening is the oligarchs are finding themselves held hostage. Will it affect GOP donations leading into the midterms? Will it affect GOP donations? Oh, wanting another one coming out. The voter. This is the midterms. Will it affect GOP funding? Because in all honesty, the Russian money goes to Sweden, then goes to Vietnam, possibly, I don't know where it goes, then bounces up to Iceland, then back down to Argentina, and then across to I don't know where it goes. They're just countries I'm throwing out randomly, but the money is not directly traceable back to Russia, but it comes from Russia. So will the funding be affected? Yes, there will be boundaries being set up, as there is something that is still to be revealed, something to be exposed, and the truth will come out. The Ace of Swords, a new truthful beginning. The oligarchs will be left with choices to be made, and they will sacrifice. No, not sacrifice. They are being paused. Their strength is being hamstrung is the word that comes to mind in regards to their hidden agenda. And yes, so we've got, this is the first card, this is the last card in regards to this question about whether walking away, taking their money and walking away. So I think that's pretty much, it's a bit of a convoluted story, but I think it's pretty much yes, that what is going on will affect. I'll just ask once more. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, please. What will be happening in Russia in the next few months, rest of the year? We all know what we perceive is going to happen, what the spirits have told us, what the universe has told us, what the cards have told us. With what is happening with the rest of the year, yes, no, will it affect GOP funding? Very much yes. Yes, 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 and yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, in regards to the government systems on the world stage, there was a naivety, and the truth will come out, but they were all yes cards. In regards to the contracts, base of the pack contracts that were made that they will find themselves retreating from battle weary, not battle weary, injured. They will find themselves injured with it. Okay, so I think there was another question. I can't remember what it was. There was somewhere I was going to go before I looked at the GOP, but I can't remember what it was, so obviously it wasn't important. Oh, death of the contracts. Quite simple as that. Death of the contracts. Okay, so looks like, oh, okay, the Russian people. Are the Russian people getting the information? Are they getting the true picture of what is happening in Ukraine? It's trying to be, the truth is under hostage, trying to be kept back, but it is getting through. The Ace of Cups. It is getting through, and it is very emotional. I think as messages are coming back of deaths, of Russian deaths. These soldiers, a lot of them, they didn't know where they were going. They don't want to be there. We've heard stories of them surrendering and saying, this is not what we were told we were to do. We can't do it. But tell me, is the truth of what is going on in Ukraine getting back to the Russian people? It's the truth of what is going on in Ukraine getting back to the Russian people. The truth of what is going on in Ukraine getting back to the Russian people. Yes, it is. They are being faced with choices, difficult choices. It is burdensome on them. They know that, yes, it is. The truth is being held hostage. However, mind you, in this particular deck, this is really held hostage. A lot of the decks, the lady in the picture can take her blindfold off and take her bindings off, but in this picture she can't. You've got the castle in the background. This is the truth that's being held hostage by the emperor. But don't underestimate the strength of the people. They will manifest something amazing. It is in their hands in regards to domestic and financial security, but also practicality. They will come together in circles of support and bring down the structures of the government. Oh, okay, right. Base of the pack, walking away from, okay, they will walk away from these partnerships as the harsh truth comes forward. With strength and diligence and reliability, they will bring about justice, exposing the hidden agenda. They will see it from a different point of view, and they just want peace and rebalancing, temperance. I'm glad that temperance card came back as the last card. So yes, they are, and they are at a point where they have to make a difficult choice. But as the story continued, it appears they will make the right choice for themselves and for the rest of the world. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care, look after yourselves, love to everybody, strength to everybody. Breathe deeply and stay in the light. Okay, love to you all. Bye-bye.